Since some of you are wondering, we're going to take a quick look at my studio, and this is circa February 2021. And this is subject to change because, as anyone who has a studio knows, you always change things. So on this side of the room, I have the whole thing dedicated to shooting videos. So I have these two black backdrops that I got off Amazon for like 60 bucks total, and some backlight LEDs. There's one behind this cab and one behind that other cab, which that Marshall cab's not even mine, it's a friend of mine's. And I put the camper on top of that when I'm shooting videos, just so I have an amp head of some kind in the shot, because I don't have a real tube amp head at the moment. That is on the list of things to get. My guitar is over here right now. This is my PRS Custom 24. It's my main number one. You'll see it the most often, I think, in all my videos. And I have it over here because I'm going to be shooting some videos in a second. But it's nice to have a dedicated spot to shoot videos, because then I know I'm going to get a nice consistent look every single time. And I'm holding the camera in my hand right now, but I use a Canon 70D, which is an older camera, but it's really nice. And it works well for what I do. Eventually I'll upgrade, but the upgrade from this is pretty spendy, so I'll get there eventually. This is my field recorder, which I use for my voice on all the Prog School lessons. It's a Zoom H4n. Sounds super nice. And it allows me to get my voice recorded well without having to use a clip-on mic or a headset or something, because I really don't like doing that. A white light off of Amazon. Works great. For the longest time, for a lot of my videos, I just used these super bright hot lights that you get at Home Depot, like hardware lights. And I wouldn't recommend it because it's super hot, but if you need something cheap that looks pretty good, that's a good option. I just have it on mic stands. Now this room divider here, I just got a couple months ago, and this is twofold. One, I set up this corner as an acoustic treated booth for recording vocals and acoustic guitar. I lost a couple panels that I need to put back up. I don't have any mics in here right now. Oh, there's my first guitar I ever owned, an Ovation. That's seen a lot of love. It's not doing so great right now, but I always keep it up because it reminds me of when I started playing. So this is really nice for recording vocals and acoustic guitar, a nice treated room. The other thing I do with this room divider is I can move it to halfway through the room here. Kind of goes between that messy bookshelf and this messy pile of cords over there, and it creates a second black backdrop for me to film from when I am sitting here at the desk. So half the lessons you'll see in the Prog School, I'm hanging out here, and that gives me a good black backdrop. So I have two locations to shoot from, and you'll see I have lights over here as well. Another one of those white lights and another LED. So when I'm live streaming or doing the videos from here, that's what I'm using. So I don't use this PA system very often. It's just for live use for acoustic sets and stuff. And there's my wife's piano and my keys. My wife teaches piano down here, so we kind of share the space. She's got a bunch of stuff there. And I'm going to look at this bookshelf really fast because it's super messy. That has all my pedals and accessories and books and cables and whatever stuff I can't find a place for. So let's take a look at my other guitars. Probably see all these on the channel at some point. This is my brand new Ibanez SRM 805 bass, multi-scale bass. Just got that a couple months ago. My Carvin DC700 is from 2015. It's my 7-string guitar. There's my first PRS, Custom 24 from, I want to say 2003. And that was my only electric guitar for a really long time, and that thing got me through everything, pretty much. Got me through music school and all of my cover bands and all of my original music and on my solo album and the Sense of Gravity album. That, and I still practice probably the most on that guitar. It's one I'm going to keep the rest of my life. There's my classical guitar. Not many of you might know, but I actually have a classical guitar degree. Now, don't ask me to play because I don't practice it very much anymore, but you will see it on the channel at some point. It's an Alhambra is the brand, out of Spain. And here's my least expensive guitar. It's a Ibanez, I don't remember the exact model, but it's an S series 8-string. And I don't use 8-string very often, but I do need it for certain things, so that's what I got there. It actually plays pretty nice for what I got it for. I got it for like $400. Has DiMarzio deactivator pickup switch. really nice actually for that price. Now here's my setup. Got my Kemper sitting there. That's what you'll hear most of the tones that I use are from the Kemper. Keyboard controller, Presonus interface, 4-channel interface, Yamaha HS5 studio monitors, which are really great for the price if you're looking for fairly inexpensive studio monitors. MacBook Pro, I actually just got this about a year ago, and I kind of went for something that was more high powered, and it's been serving me super well. External Dell screen. Over here, I've got a little a little filing cabinet that has guitar strings and sort of other random accessories. There's a water bottle. For my mic, and this is what you'll see on my live streams. You can't see it very well here, but I got there we go. Shure SM7B, classic vocal mic. Good podcasting mic too. Here's another arm here, and that's what I put this my Canon on when I'm shooting from this side or doing live streams. And that way I can kind of move around and get different shots. So that's pretty much everything. I'm not going to talk about, obviously, all the plugins and software I have. That'd be like a separate video. But that's what my studio looks like right now, and it's set up really well for what I do, and I've kind of got it in a place where I think the workflow and everything is really nice. So hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions on any of the stuff here, specs on guitars and all that kind of stuff, you can always shoot me a comment. Yeah. And until next time, stay proggy.